Hello to all of my BPTV fans, Facebook fans, YouTube fans, and new fans. I'm Alan Levine, the Talking Machine. I'm doing my 66th Talking Machine show. I have another guest. Will you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Mustafa Hnadi.
Thank you for coming on the show. We're at Global Market Retail, 2016 Murray Avenue. I know the area. I used to come here to different bakeries and other places here. It's great to come here and see your shop. When I saw the pictures, I said, we have to do an out of the studio show on location for my show. I'm honored to be here and I'm blessed. And I got to start out with, like I always do, where did you grow up, Mustafa?
First of all, allow me, Alan, to thank you and to thank your crew behind the scene.
You're welcome.
And for all the effort that
And thank you for the green tea.
with pleasure, with pleasure. My name is Mustafa Hnadi. I was born in Morocco in a small city called Soufrou.
Okay.
But it's an old city.
Right.
Actually, it's older than Fez.
Wow.
So it's like over 1,300 years.
That is something else, yes.
Yes. I was born in the small city and I did all my level of school over there until
Right.
I finished high school over there.
Okay, so you did that. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I do have 3 sisters, 2 brothers.
Okay.
My parents passed away. My mother passed away like in last 3 years.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
And I've
Thank
lost
you.
both of my parents too, so I do understand.
Yeah, thank you. So, as I said, I did all my level of primary school, secondary school, high school in
Sure.
the small city. Then, at that time, which it's still, we didn't have an university over there.
Right.
So I have to go as like all other students to go to Fez,
Okay.
which it's like
How far
Soufrou.
away was it to go?
Yeah, actually, Soufrou is like 15 miles
Oh, that's not bad.
east of Fez.
Okay.
So I went there to do my law degree at the law school.
So you were studying to be a lawyer.
Yeah, I did finish my law degree over
Well,
there.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is in the 90s, like I finished on 1994.
Okay.
After my law degree, so I went ahead and I worked in Casablanca, which a lot of people, Morocco about the movie Casablanca.
Well, I love that movie.
It's
Humphrey Bogart.
it's an extraordinary movie. Morocco, it's beautiful. I'm not saying this because
No,
it's
I
my
just
country,
wanted to know, 'cause
but
I've
it's
thought that.
beautiful.
Yeah.
There's desert, there is the mountains, there is like the ocean, the Mediterranean. It's beautiful.
Right.
But what makes this country beautiful more than I think it's the people.
Yeah.
The people, they are very friendly, and it's a
Well, so
very.
are you.
Oh,
You
thank
brought
you.
that here.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We were living in this coexistence with all other. Doesn't matter where you're from, what you
Yeah.
believe, and this is how Morocco is since not now, for centuries and centuries and
Sure,
centuries.
sure.
It's a land of peace, and it's still until now.
Yes.
It's still until now. Yeah, it's a land of peace.
No, that is
Yeah.
great. That is great. So how long did you practice law?
I was there. I worked there just for I worked for this company just for 3 years. It's a
Okay.
big company in Morocco, as like in the legal department.
Sure.
I was taking care of a lot of like administrative procedures and also some kind of legal matters.
Sure, sure.
You know.
Well, being a lawyer, you're going to get involved in that.
Usually, we were trying to solve all kind of issues way before the court, way before going to the court.
So it's all pre-trial stuff.
Pre-trial stuff, and it's not only involving only solving the problems, but also like any kind of administrative
Sure.
work.
What kind of cases were you handling then?
So, we were dealing with customers that they are buying. Like this company used to sell, like it's a big company that we sell like all kind of hardware, like
Okay.
big for constructions, big things,
Sure. Major construction.
major constructions. Always approaching the customers, try to understand what is the situation, what is this, what is this.
Sure.
Because at the end of the time, we don't want to lose that customer. Doesn't matter what
Right.
is the situation. So I was approaching those customers from a different perspective,
Sure. Well, you're trying to solve their problems.
solve the problem,
That's
but
what I
in
get
the
from it.
meantime, it's not only solving the problem for the benefit of our company, but also to make understand that customers and let that customer understand we are here, not only, to get whatever we can from him, but
Right.
also we are here,
You don't just want to get paid.
yes,
You want to keep a customer
customers and see
And help them
how
do
we can
business.
help this
Help them
guy.
be
Yeah,
successful in
why? Yeah,
business.
because he was okay until certain times. So we are here to help. So it doesn't matter. Just we can, we can find a way. That's how I start things.
happy. Well, what happened next then?
Next, I was tried, to keep studying.
Yes.
Yes.
You always wanted to learn.
Yeah, I was always want to learn, and I was always also I love to teach. Teaching law is totally different than practicing law, because when you are teaching it, you are living in this beautiful morals, beautiful
Right.
principles. You live with that, but practicing it, it's a totally
Not so good.
not so good. So I was always, prefer to stay in that.
You want to keep that mindset.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say when I say I prefer teaching the law, because it's my personal experience.
Yeah.
Maybe some other they may be the opposite.
Sure.
They may think it's from a different perspective. You say, well, practicing it, it can help others
Yeah.
to get their rights,
Right.
which I understand.
Sure. They can protect themselves.
They can protect themselves. They need always somebody that knows the law and
Yeah.
he can, protect their rights.
Yeah.
But for me, I just look at it like that. What I studied about the law and about human rights and this and this. When
Right.
you practice it, in some places, it's better than others.
How did you come to America then? Is that part of this?
Yeah. Well,
What were you thinking about that?
Well, actually, one of my friends that it was here before me, and
Okay.
we were like close friends. We were talking all the time about this, and he told me, "Hey, Mustafa, I think you can do it here, in America.
Wow.
Actually, in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh.
Can you mention his name?
It's his name is Abdul. Abdul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Abdullah's talking to
Hi,
you.
Abdul. He's in Morocco right now. So
But he was happy in America.
he was happy in America.
Okay.
He was happy in America. We were talking about that, something that I didn't have in my mind. But
Sure.
just when he threw that in my mind, it
opened you up.
Yeah, it was. But it was a big decision because at that time, and it's still now, to get, which I can say a good job
Yeah.
at that time in a big company in Morocco,
Right.
it's not easy.
Right.
Believe me, it's not easy at all. Seriously, if
Well,
you came
thank you
from,
for telling everybody here.
it's a great experience. It's a great story that I always share with my friends, with my customers.
Well, I'm
and-
enjoying it too
yeah,
right now.
And but I was lucky to get that job. So to resign from that, with all the benefits, just
Yeah.
to think to come here, to study, but
What a leap of faith that is.
yes,
That you could succeed and think that, right?
yes.
Because you're not doing it to get in worse conditions. You want to better yourself, right?
Well, better yourself. It's like a whole package. Thinking about America,
Sure.
how beautiful the land of dream. You go there, it's a great country.
Sure.
We were we were studying a lot about in our like during our school.
Right.
We were studying about the history of America.
What were your thoughts with friends and others talking about America? I just wanted to get a feel for that.
You see, always in Morocco we have great positive thoughts about
That's why
America.
I was wondering, yes.
Yeah. When the United States was born, the first country to recognize United States as a country, it was Morocco.
I didn't know that.
So,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. It didn't come from nothing. It just came from how we were thinking about this country since then, centuries, you know, and it's still until now. Beyond what other media they say, this and this, but
Right.
you need to go there to live those experiences.
I understand.
Yes.
Yeah, makes
People-
sense.
Yeah, people, they are like any other people. They all want like to work, to make some income, to take care of their families, their kids, and keep going.
Right.
But we were always like seeing the other side greener. And that was my case too. I say, wow. And my friend was telling me also it's easy. It's easy to study here.
What a great friend.
Yeah. But this is where I didn't do the
Okay.
good job. I didn't do my research the way that they should. I thought America is a rich country. I never thought at that time like I should pay for my yeah, that was
Well, look where you come from and look what you're explaining.
yeah, that was my
Yeah.
mistake. And because in Morocco we don't pay for university, we don't pay for, you know.
Right.
Yeah. But that it was foolish of me to do that. But then when I came here, so I start with like studying English. I studied English before, but
Well,
not.
hold on. You speak very well. You told
No,
me
no, no,
not
really.
so
Thank
good.
you, thank you
But-
for your comment. You're nice. But my
Well,
English
no, I'm
is.
being honest. I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
understand you.
I
hope
appreciate-
all of my fans are too, and new
I hope
fans.
so, and my fans and my
Well, since we're
friends.
talking about English,
Yeah.
you know other languages, and we talked briefly about it.
Yes.
And I just want to show people that you were always learning more.
Yes.
And that's your theme that I get in life. You're learning more constantly.
Yeah, I do speak 4 languages fluently, like Arabic, formal Arabic, and I understand all the dialects of other Arab
Okay.
countries.
Wow, that is great.
Which it's like the other Arab, they don't understand the Moroccan dialect
Sure.
as we do understand their dialect, and I do speak fluently French.
Okay.
And the native language of North Africa.
Explain this to them.
Yeah, the native language of North Africa, it's the Amazigh of the Berber language.
Right.
Because the native of Morocco and North African, it's the Berber.
Right.
It's not the Arabic language. So I do speak.
And explain about the Berbers and where they live and travel and things.
No, the Berber, they were like the native language.
Okay, so that
for
was-
instance,
They
and
were like the founders.
the founders
Of Morocco. I
of
wanted to get that
Morocco,
straight,
not
yeah.
only Morocco, on North Africa, they stretch all the way to Egypt, Libya, you know.
That's why I wanted it out
yeah,
there.
they are
Yes,
in
it's
Algeria,
huge.
Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, you know. They're all.
I was getting at then,
And-
a lot of people in the area would understand
Yeah.
the Berber language.
Yeah. And
And that's a great language to learn then.
it's a beautiful language. It's a little bit hard to learn
Sure.
because unless if you, it seems like any other language, unless if you are determined to learn something,
do it.
then you can do it.
Look
you can
what
do
Mustafa did. He did
it.
it.
No, me, I learned it because I didn't go to school for it or anything. Because
Oh,
I'm from a Berber family,
yeah.
from
Centuries.
centuries, you know.
Yeah,
From
generations.
generation, moms and dads. I'm a Berber from the Berber family.
Right.
Yeah.
And tell them, we didn't talk about your family. Of
Mm.
course, you had a mother and father.
Yes, actually, I have a family here. My wife Ekaterina
You can say
Hnadri.
hi.
Hello.
Do you have children?
I have two beautiful children.
Say their names and say hello.
My beautiful daughter, that she's 9.5, Mariam
Maria.
Hnadi, and my beautiful son, that he's now 2 years and 3 months, Yasin. Hi, Yasin. I love you guys.
Well, you can.
Love you.
He can see you wave.
Yeah, yeah, my wife too, and I love you guys. And also, I have family here.
Yeah.
That's friend, a lot of friend that I know they are family for me.
Sure.
Great friend.
Sure.
This is why I love this business, because those great friends that they became for me as a family, I knew them through my business.
That is great. Now
Yeah.
you got the perfect segue.
Yeah.
How did you get into this business, Mustafa?
Yes.
I'm excited to find
It's
out.
yeah, like I said in the beginning, it's a very like excited story, because when I finished learning English here, and then I figure out something. I say, look, Mustafa, you don't have the money to go for the university all the way on. And for us, as if you want to go to be a lawyer, as like we see in Morocco, a lawyer, we sell words.
Yeah.
And in order to sell words, you need to be professional and for that language.
Yes.
You know,
Understand.
in Arabic, I can do that. I can,
But not here.
but with English, it's not my, my
Your mother tongue.
my mother language. So then I figure out I cannot do that, and
Yeah.
also I'm not sure if I will be a good teacher teaching law.
Right.
Because if you don't have the tools, the great tools to do that, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have. You need to know.
These are great tips. Yes.
You need to know how to deliver that knowledge
Sure.
to your student, and that the main tools to that it's the language.
Yes.
And I wasn't great in English, but in the meantime, I need to survive. I need
Right.
to live. I need to make an income. So I start with this company that
Okay.
at that time used to called Casablanca.
Yeah. I like the movie.
Yeah, Casablanca, because I think they got that name because of the movie too.
Sure,
because,
people know
yeah, yeah. And they started with this company, and they stay with them for 9 years straight.
Okay.
I have a great relationship with the owner. He was a great guy, and we built up this great connection together. And I respect my job. I was like happy to get the job,
Sure.
lucky to have the job, and to support myself.
Yeah.
So I get involved in this kind of job.
Right.
However, I used to work at the warehouse.
Okay.
Imagine from life in Morocco, in the office,
Being outside.
big outside, all kind of easy life, to now I'm working at this warehouse. I do all kind of work as
Now
shipping
you're
clerk,
indoors.
cleaning,
Yeah.
dusting, fixing, all kind of what you think like a labor can do.
Right.
I totally forget what I was.
Sure.
That's I put it behind me. Now, Mustafa, you got to start from
Wow. Nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
But the knowledge, you always have it.
Yes.
Have it in your
didn't
mind,
lose
in
it,
your
plus your
heart.
experiences.
Yeah, exactly. The kindness, you don't
And
lose
you know
it.
how you want to treat people because of how good Moroccans are, right? You're holding that in your heart.
It's not about because we are Moroccan. Any person that he appreciate life and how lucky,
I understand that.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. You
I
need to
agree
be
with you.
kind. You need to be kind.
Well, we got to get to how did you get this place here?
Yes. Then
And
after
it's
9
at
years,
2016. Murray Avenue in Squirrel Hill.
Yes.
It's easy to find.
Yeah, 2016 Murray Avenue, zip code, it's 15217.
Thank you.
So after 9 years, my boss, he decided to go back home because of some personal
Sure.
life that he decided to go back home. And then he said, Mustafa, you were with me for years.
Yeah.
If you want to take over, welcome to do that.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So, but at that time, you know, I didn't used to make that much money,
Right.
even to save
Right.
a little bit of money.
You were just living and surviving. Yeah.
Living and surviving. Barely, you know, I can pay my rent, my food, this and this.
Well,
And-
you were goal oriented. You want to take care of that. And you're
But-
still learning though.
But here's the thing. As long as you are positive in your life, as long as you're positive in your life and you're determined and you say, I want to do this, I want to get there, believe me, you will.
Yes.
You know?
Listen to Mustafa.
No,
I agree
seriously.
with him.
Seriously, because in this country, it's a beautiful country.
Right.
Believe me, if you work hard, you will get there. And if you work hard, you are honest, you're kind, all those elements, they help you to get there maybe quicker.
Now, you started your business
Mm-hmm.
back in 2010. And as you were saying, that was a challenging time. We were in a recession.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about that from then and then where we are now with what you've done, because this is inspiring. So think back to 2010. What was your thoughts in starting this place?
Well, actually, when I started this business, it seems like I was running in a different direction with the
Okay.
economy.
Yeah.
But as what I said in the beginning,
Yeah.
if you believe in something and your mind and your heart telling you just do it, and if you are honest,
Sure.
kind, and positive, you will do it.
You can overcome it.
Yeah, regardless whatever the situation. The situation, yes, it may make it a little bit hard for you, but you will get there regardless whatever the situation. So the opportunity for me at that time,
Yeah.
here in Murray Avenue,
Yes.
we have few
2016 Mary
locations.
Avenue,
Yeah, in 2016 we have few locations that they were available. So the rents at that time, I thought
You can do it.
I can do it. You know, if I work here on myself, I did all the remodeling in this store by myself.
This is impressive. You got some skills
Just
there.
to save myself some money, because for me at that time, all what I want to cover my rent.
Yeah.
You know, food and this, I can manage that. Maybe I can eat once a time, once a day, not
Sure.
a big deal. Because at that time I was just me.
Right.
You know, no kids, no wife. So
Right.
So
So
for
your
myself,
mindset's a little different than it is today.
Yes. But to be honest with you, after the COVID, things that changed a lot.
Sure.
Changed a lot. I'll give you just a small example.
Okay. Sure.
Like 2 years ago, because for us when we travel and we buy things,
Yeah.
it's very, very hard. Very hard. Why? Because it's different when you buy something like some other businesses. When
Sure.
they buy like mass-produced items, it's easy. They can look at the catalog, make an order,
Right.
and they deliver it right. For us, it's totally different.
Well, you're handmade, mostly handmade stuff.
Yeah, but first of all, we have to travel. And,
Right.
you know,
And that
we used
costs
to
money.
travel with the little kid,
Yeah.
like 6 months, a year, 2 years we travel.
Wow.
And we are going to those old markets in Morocco,
Yeah.
in Egypt, in many places to go to those markets and you see what they have to offer.
Sure.
And sometimes we keep looking, picking one item by
So
another
you're
item.
going all over North Africa for products.
For products, yeah. But the things, you go to those old Medinas.
Right, the old markets.
The old markets. Like this, in Morocco, we go and you go to the small shop.
Okay.
Where like a shop, it's maybe sometimes just like 3 feet by 3 feet. Believe it or
Well,
no.
you got that. How do we get these leather
The
goods?
Moroccan leather good,
That's well known.
it's well known. It's genuine leather, 100% leather, and
Feel how light
this
that is.
yeah, this is like something like this one here.
Yes.
It's made of goat skin leather.
Nice.
Goat skin leather.
Look at
It's
that.
soft. It's nice, and the color again.
Yes.
The color. There's no chemical material here.
Yes. Nothing added to it. It's
Not
all
added
natural.
to, because all the colors, they are made either from spices or from vegetable.
Right. That is great stuff.
But let me go back to this small example that I want to tell you.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, you know, after we travel, we put all the merchandise together
right.
to ship it over here in a
Yeah.
container. At that time, you know, like around $5,000.
That's a lot of money to me.
A lot of money to ship over here. It's not including the cost of customs,
Yeah.
brokers, other things.
Right. In addition,
this
yeah.
is which that's fine. Everybody has to take his share. But after I collect all that, then when I get to the shipping,
Yeah.
to the freight, I find out that from $5,000 they want $15,000.
2 years ago.
Yes, after 15 years ago.
That's terrible.
I couldn't do it.
What did you do?
My container has to stay in Morocco for a whole year, a little bit over a year. I was hoping
You
like
can do it.
like
Or price would come down.
down, because some other people, they say, well, you can raise your merchandise up, and I don't want to do that,
Right.
because if I'm having crisis, also other people, they are having crisis.
Exactly. Good thought. Yeah.
You know, so it's not me. So I want to keep my prices like they are.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks God, you know, we're using other things to pay our bill.
Sure.
And we manage after a year.
Yeah.
Manage to
So
get
you're
that content.
juggling around and just
We're
trying to-
juggling around here and there, and cover this with that, cover that with this.
You're
and
maneuvering around.
maneuvering around, but in a proper way.
Well, your store is so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so
It's so
much.
opulent. You got to come down the global market
Yeah,
retail.
look at like this fountain here. It's all like handmade, hand painted, and also it has a motor inside.
I see the light glowing there.
And the light glowing there. It's beautiful.
Different colors.
It just give you
Your
like.
stuff is eye-catching here.
Yeah,
Whether
it's
you
nice.
know about it or not, it's a great place.
Thanks.
Thank you for your information
Well, thank
here.
you. Like I said, I want to thank deeply from my heart and on behalf of my family for all my customers that they were supporting us for years now. We opened this location on 2010.
Nice.
Yeah, when the economy
14 years ago.
Yes, I opened this business here when the economy was really going through some hard times.
Well, yeah, we had 2008 and all the problems
Yes,
from there.
and the problems. That's what I mean. If you believe in something and you have the element like to be positive, kind, respecting others, and determined, you will. My business is called Global Market Retail because we have over 22 countries here in our shop.
22 countries.
Almost, yeah. Musical instruments, all kind. And we have a website called globalmarketretail.com. And also we are in Facebook, we are on all kind of social media, we are there. Please keep helping us, supporting us, and support all local small businesses. We appreciate that, and thank you again. And also, I want to thank you.
You're so welcome, Mustafa.
Appreciate.
I
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
you. I respect you. And I want to thank all of you for the great feedback and comments. And follow what Mustafa said. Look what he did coming from Morocco, being a lawyer, and he has Global Market Retail. Come out here now. The tea was great. We'll be doing my show in 2 weeks. See you then.